Terrific night at Suncorp Stadium on Friday night. Been overshadowed a little bit because of the Test match with the cricket on at the Gabba, but still just under 20,000 at Suncorp Stadium for the game, which saw the Brisbane Roar defeat the West Sydney Wanderers by 3-1. And joining me on the line now is the Roar goalkeeper, Michael Theo. Michael, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Peter.
A terrific game and important one to come out on top against West Sydney for the first time.
Yeah, exactly right. Obviously, last year we couldn't beat them, but obviously the first game we played them this year to have a convincing 3-1 victory against them, and obviously it was a top of the table clash. It was a good performance. Saying that we've made it difficult for ourselves at times, but no, it's really good and gives us something to build on.
Besart Barisha coming back from injury and wasted no time in getting involved. Scored early, but that was about his... He could have had a hat-trick by that stage. It was about his third shot. Just an amazing start and an amazing goal.
Yeah, it was, Peter. You could just tell his determination, his hunger. Obviously, he missed 4 or 5 games for us, so yeah, he was ready to go from the start, and you could see that in the first minute. As you said, he had a great opportunity, and it was great to see him. He scored a great goal, solo goal. And he's won. It'll be better for the run, and hopefully he can build on that. And it's just great to have him back up there in our final third. Yeah,
that's for sure. And you can just see how his presence there, no disrespect to anyone else, just gave everyone just an added lift. And we saw Ivan Franjic back up with your second goal with a magnificent hit. And what a week he certainly had.
It sure was. It was a fantastic week for him personally, obviously playing for the Socceroos and then scoring a bomb. It's funny you mentioned that. He actually said to me the day before the game that he's going to score a 40-yard bomb, and I was like, all right, if you do, I'll run up and congratulate you, because I don't normally do. And before you know it, he took his shot well, and it was a cracking volley into the corner. So really happy for Ivan. He's been great, and I suppose all that hard work that he's put in, he's obviously got acknowledgement with the Socceroos.
Yeah, that's for sure. Why don't you want to run up and celebrate with your teammates? Too far to travel, is it?
It's too far, Peter, mate. When you run back, you're out of breath. You're like, oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. So I mark them for special occasions. I'll keep them to a minimal, I think, those long runs.
You're too busy trying to organise your defence just to make sure they don't make you look bad.
Yeah, exactly right.
Oh, okay, you agree with that. Because, I mean, you can laugh about it now. It came out with the 3-1 win, and we'll talk about the third goal in a moment, because that was extra special as well. But you gave away yet another cheap goal on Friday night. Yeah, that was a disappointing thing, I suppose.
Obviously we started well, and to be 2-0 up in the first 20 minutes was fantastic. And then, as you said, we gave away a soft goal. And that sort of gave them the confidence to obviously press. And we know they're a fantastic team, and they're never going to stop to the final whistle. So we did make it difficult. We've sort of got to rectify that. But in saying that, we're heading in the right direction, and we know there's plenty of improvement in us yet.
Yeah, and there was another time there that, we say about the defence giving away a goal, but you had a bit of help back there with you, and Jade North was there to clear off the line. That was one of those hairy situations in the second half when they were pressing at you.
Yeah, exactly right. It was from a corner, and when you have those scrambles, it can go anywhere, and Jade's an experienced player. So, he obviously positioned himself nicely and cleared one off the line. So, it was fantastic. And you're going to be tested in times, during matches where the other team's going to, I suppose, dominate for a while, and you've got to sort of weather the storm. And we showed great character to do that, and then obviously come away with the third goal as well.
Well, you're able to relax during injury time, because right at the end of the game, Kwame Yeboah came out with another special strike. He's doing it too often now to prove it's not a fluke. Just an amazing goal.
Yeah, it was, Peter. I'll tell you what, he's got some shot on him. He's young, he's only 19, he's very raw, but you can see he's one for the future, and he's making a great impact for us coming off the bench, and it was great to see him get his goal. But I was just really, really happy for him, and obviously, he did his little celebration there. He did the capoeira, which I think we're pear-shaped. He landed on his stomach, but he reckons he's a bit tired. So we'll let him off this time. But if he keeps scoring him, I'll tell you what, I'll keep running up and congratulating him, that's for sure.
He would have copped it at training.
Sure did. He's a young boy, you got to keep him in line. But no, he's done incredibly well for us. So again, that just shows the depth that we do have in our squad. And it's great to see the young boys who do come in doing the job as well.
Michael, from your point of view, when you get guys that have got a shot on them like that, and just getting the ball to move in the air like that at pace from your Boa, you've got Berisha, who is one of the best strikers in the competition, if not the best, and so many others that can threaten. Must help you out being able to face these guys a bit on a regular basis at training.
Yeah, exactly right, Peter. Obviously, there's few strikers that you can see. They don't even actually wind up that much. They can just, with a short swing, they can really smash a ball at you. And obviously, having those two guys at our team and having regular shot practice against them, it sort of helps my game as well. It is fantastic, and it's a great weapon to have. And as I said, Climbing's only young; he's still learning, and he'll only get better. Especially with the seasoned pros that he has around him. The likes of Thomas Boyce, Berisha, Matty Mackay. So he will get the service, and he'll be, one that hopefully kicks on.
You're on top of the league, but I'd hazard a guess to say that both yourself, Mike Mulvey, and the other experienced players will know that there's still a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, exactly right. To be honest, we're not getting carried away. We know it's only 7 games in. So look, in terms of starting on a positive note, yeah, definitely we have. And the other promising sign is that we've had a lot of injuries, and the boys that have come in have done a great job for us. So that's another, I suppose, good attribute to have as a team, knowing that the fact that whoever's called upon will do a job. So it gives us a lot of confidence. But in saying that, we definitely know there's a lot of work ahead of us, and it's exciting because we know we can get so much better. And as I say, once we get the whole team back, there'll be plenty more improvement in us.
Yeah, that's for sure. You got the next assignment. We wish all the very best for it. Is this coming Saturday afternoon when you take on, or early evening when you take on the Perth Glory at Suncorp Stadium. Now, do we know whether William Gallas will be making the trip? He went off injured on the other night, didn't he?
It looked like he was struggling. Obviously, he came off with a calf complaint. So, obviously it'll be great to have William Gallas here in Brisbane, but if he used to miss, we want to make sure we take full advantage of that. And they also had Scott Jamieson, who went down as well, their left back. So at the end of the day, we're going to worry about ourselves, make sure that we prepare well, and sort of keep this maintaining the confidence and the start that we have had. And we always speak about making Sunsport the fortress, and we've played 3 games then, we've won them all, and we've scored 9 goals in those 3 games. So we want that to continue. So hopefully, fingers crossed, come Saturday, we get another good crowd. Because I'll tell you what, the atmosphere was electric on Friday night. It was sensational to play in front of, and that just really helps us get us over the line.
All right, Michael. Well done on Friday night, and wish you all the very best for Saturday's game against the Glory. Appreciate your time, mate, as always.
John, thanks for having me, Peter.